Hey, everybody. Welcome to World's Cup of Joe, Awaken Your Soul. We've got this question from one of your soul fam that we want to get deep on. Just a bit of background before we start this video, which the topic is, I'm tired of this journey. How do I get off? That's pretty much the question. How do I stop this journey? But before we get into it and tackle it, we just want to share a little bit about ourselves. We are both in twin flame connections, both Joanne and myself. We have been through it all. We've been through the dark night, the separation, the push and pull, and we've learned how to navigate this journey, our connections, via the energy. And that's what we're here showing all of you guys. We are here to teach you the energy that makes this connection thrive, that makes you magnetic. And you're going to hear us talk soul on this channel, a lot of soul. When you hear us talk soul in this video, what might separate us from other channels discussing the journey is the emphasis. Our emphasis will always be on soul and how to get you to align with soul. And why is that? Because that is the way to draw in your twin flame. You're never going to hear us putting the focus or the emphasis on your person and what they're thinking, doing, and feeling. It will always be on you. So if you like our content, make sure you subscribe, press the bell for notifications for when we post videos, and let us help you. This journey can be lonely and it can be hard when you really don't know how to work through the energy. And this connection is like anything you've ever experienced because you've never related with someone through the energy of unconditional love until now. And so it's going to be different. It's going to be challenging, but we've got you and we're here with you. So we got this question from one of our soul fans, like I said, and I'm going to go ahead and read you the whole thing because I feel like a lot of you guys can relate to the frustration, the pain, the suffering that this beautiful soul is going through. And we really want to help anyone who's going through a very similar feeling. We want to help you shift out of it. So here's the question. I'm at the point I don't want to do this anymore. It's too much. I literally have no one I can talk to about anything. I've always been alone growing up, no one to be there for me. Well, everyone always comes to me when they need support. But when I need someone, no one's ever there. And now going through this, I'm more talkative and no longer quiet. And that just makes this so much more difficult for me. I'm tired of this and I just want to quit. I was doing great, at peace, only focused on my peace and happy with my life the way it was. Now suddenly things seem to be getting worse financially. Overall, I'm okay with being single and I'm okay with everything else, but I'm not okay with having financial issues. And I know I'm supposed to be okay with everything, but how can I? Especially when as soon as I pay off a debt, something else pops up and causes me to go even deeper in debt. Joanne, let's help this beautiful soul out, my love.
So I want to first start out with the being there for other people and where is those people for you. So in my journey, in the beginning, when there was a part of me that was awakening and really helping everyone, like I would say it was a little bit even before I met Elizabeth. I was just such a people pleaser. I really wanted to be there for everyone and anyone. And then it got really deep to where I was almost responsible for everyone's joy. And I would give it to my family, I'd give it to my friends, I'd give it to my coworkers. I was inspiring and motivating everybody. When we'd have horrible, sad meetings, I'd be the one that pumped everybody up. I pretty much took on the energy of keeping everybody in this positive, high vibe state. And I didn't know I was doing that. And I remember there was a moment, again, when I met Elizabeth, when we were working on her journey and me have already, worked through my journey and found my place of peace and my connection. I had a moment where I was just like, I'm helping everyone. I'm helping everyone, but no one is helping me. There was just that place where I was like, where is that turn for me where I'm going to be helped? And I realized that I was looking for other people to help me, and I was helping other people for me. Actually, I was choosing to help people, but it wasn't so that they could help me. And that's what I realized, that I was definitely in mine, because I didn't choose to help others for other people to give it to me in return. I was helping other people because it brought me joy. And so that's what I want to bring back to you. I get that you've helped other people and you have to have that resonance of helping other people because you want to help others. But we help others not because of what we receive, but what we give and provide to others. Now, I don't do the same thing that I used to. I am not responsible for every single person's piece in my life. They are here with me in this present moment. If I can provide peace and wisdom and love in that moment that's unfolding, I can. But if the energy doesn't allow me to be in their space, I'm not going to go out of my way of calling every single family member, talking to every single friend who's having a bad day and making their day better. I'm not going out of my way to give my energy away for no reason other than sharing it when it resonates. So what I would say to you is only share your energy with others when it resonates. And it doesn't matter what we give to others. It's based on what we are providing for others as we choose, but we should never expect anything in return. And so I get that this journey is lonely, it's sad. You're working through and navigating this new place of really what feels almost like lonely, right? I'm here for everyone else. Now that I need help, where is everyone else? And really, this journey is going to be a place of solitude. This journey is not going to have a whole bunch of people around you helping cheer you up and have you get to this place of stillness. Because if they were there, you would never have time to sit with yourself and really go within. If I had all my friends and family like right there by my side every moment of every second of every day, I would never have realized that this is a journey for me to go within. In fact, I wanted to separate myself from all my friends and my family. I chose not to talk about my sacred journey with anyone else because no one else would resonate. I will share this with you, my love. The more you align with soul, the more you are in this place of peace, the more that you will bring those that are in your vibration back to you. And those are going to be your soul family, your soul tribe, your people. Those are what I would call my Elizabeth. Elizabeth was brought into my life in the moment that I needed it, knowing that she would vibe in the same vibration that I would be in, and we would actually end up co-creating together. She is my soul family. And what's the term you call us, love? I just thought it was so cool. What did you say? You would text it to me sometimes.
Oh,
You
what did I
remember?
say?
I
Oh,
don't know, but it's so
man.
good.
Oh, if I think about it, I will cut you
I
off.
know.
I'll
Okay.
tell
Cut
you.
me off.
Yes.
Cut me off. But there is this term that Elizabeth would say, and it's like there's no other way to describe her to me other than she's a gift from my soul. My soul knew soul, and in return, I received a piece of my soul in every single now moment. And Elizabeth is one of those manifestations I received. Along with that came my person, right? My twin flame. Along with that came my soul purpose. I no longer was working in my 3D job. Along with that came abundance, came love and peace with every moment. Like every moment loves my family, who I am no longer trying to people please and trying to run around and solve their stuff. I'm in this place of oneness from within, and it's enough. And everyone else that comes near me and in my space is only for my best and highest good. And my manifestations serve me. No matter how crazy it might look in the beginning, they always serve me in my best and highest good. So if it's crazy right now with finances, really feel into your alignment with soul and feel into the abundance that you are, because you are, my love, is abundance. You are infinite abundance energy. You aligning with soul is aligning with that part of you that is infinite. And you have to truly believe that. And there's a part of you, if you are seeing whatever you're seeing, because a law of attraction is always happening now. It just is. So I use engage my experiences in every now as a way to balance my energy. So what does that look like? If there's an accident around me that happened, if there's even just interactions with people, let's say I'm talking to someone and it's somebody in the low vibe, every single thing that I'm manifesting in front of me is a reflection of me, I'm going to repeat that because it's really important. Every single thing that's coming in your life and every now moment is a reflection of you and how you are being. So when there's things that come up to what the mind can judge and think, it isn't favored for your mind, right? Look from within and really feel into that abundant. And so for you, for example, if it's money, feel into the abundant energy that you are and really feel into the abundance that you are. And every single time, so this is something that I want to challenge you, beautiful soul. Anytime this comes up, I want you to start from here on out, starting today. I want you to truly believe and feel into the abundance that you are. And every single time, I want you to get a journal. Every single time the mind thinks limited, lack, something bad's going to happen, anything to do with finances, I want you to write that down. I want you to write it down. I would even say write down the time of when it happened. And I want you to rewrite that experience in every now that the mind is judging as bad, right? So there's this big bill. Oh my gosh, I'm manifesting in a really bad direction. Oh my gosh, things are not working out for me. I want you to write down those experiences. And on the other side of that, rewrite those experiences in the place of soul, because soul does not judge. Soul just is. And so I'm sitting in this bill, I'm looking at this bill, and I'm going to feel into my abundance, and I'm going to know that I have more abundance that's coming, and I'm going to feel into my abundant energy. What you're doing is you're rewriting, right? This is why we cancel and create. You're canceling the experiences you're having that no longer resonates. As soon as you have put that line in the sand and made abundance your new vibration, and every single time you're going back into that lack energy, that victim mentality, you're raising your energy back up to this place of peace, abundance, joy that knows that there is nothing that can touch you. So whatever you're seeing in the 3D when it comes to this limiting belief that everything is happening wrong, it's all not
Joanne,
working out. Yeah, go ahead.
partner in soul. You're my partner in soul.
Oh,
I found
yes.
it.
I
You're
love
my
it. Yes.
soul.
I know. Yeah. So thank you, love. So what you're experiencing, my love, in every now moment is just a manifestation of what you are bringing in to work through. And it's okay. It's okay. There was a moment in my 3D job, in my 3D life, where things were just crazy. I wasn't hitting my numbers. I was really sad. I was depressed. Things were just not working out. And it reflected that in the physical with everything else, with my person, my family, my friends, my finances. Everything all matched, right? Everything all matched. I wasn't happy with the job I was doing, but I stayed at the job I was doing because it's just what I was doing. Versus choosing joy, choosing peace. And the way I want you to really feel into this is every now moment you can rewrite your experiences. It's like at 1 o'clock, there was this place in the moment that I was in, right? And when you wrote it down, I felt lack. I felt sad that I had to pay a bill. That was at 1 o'clock, right? At that same time tomorrow at 1 o'clock, if you experience the same experience of lack, you can reshift it over and over and over and over and over again to where your now moments will no longer bring in that experience. Because again, your experiences are from what you are being in. It's your energy. And it's okay. It's okay. Sometimes, not just sometimes, almost all the time, for those that are experiencing a spiritual awakening, in the beginning, those things that don't resonate, things that don't work out, things that are not meant for you will have to be moved out of the way. And so things are just not what it looks like for you right now. It doesn't mean it's always going to be this way. As long as you continue to have that faith and alignment within your soul's going to lead you the way to your best and highest good. And so I love using Bashar as an example, but the way he talks about steps in being able to manifest, all of the things that you want in life is honestly just following your joy. And it's simple. Every day it's simple. Instead of focusing on things that don't bring you joy, focus on the things that bring you joy. And it's simple as, today I choose joy. What is that? What is the part of me that experiences those joys in my life? What things should I be focusing on? And I continue to do that. I'm going to focus on joy. I'm going to focus on joy. I'm going to focus on joy. I'm going to do things that bring me joy, even if it's just drinking a cup of joe, right? Little cup of joe to start my day, that little bit of joy, and then follow another joy. You know what? After that, I'm going to go for a walk and follow another joy and follow another joy. You're going to find ways to find joy within yourself in each moment and every now, to where you can start manifesting more of what you are being. So those are the shifts that you can make towards abundance, towards your joy, towards your peace. I do want to also add, so a lot of people who do the detox and they're starting the detox and they go all in, a lot of them come back to us and saying they've manifested abundance. Why is that? What's the correlation? So when it comes to this journey, in the beginning, when it comes to separation, when it comes to addictive energy, a lot of people are going to say they're manifesting not really good stuff, because you are in the vibration of very low scale energies, especially during, dark night and all those things that you're dealing with, right? It's a very, very hard, it's a very low scale of energy that you're shifting through all the way to neutrality and above. So it's okay, my love, to you, you beautiful soul. It's okay if things that are being manifested in this moment right now is still being shifted into the place of what you are wanting to reach, that higher abundant state, right? In the beginning, a lot of people, while they're still working through addictive energy, is going to be able to experience things that are not exactly what they're looking for. And it will shift, it will change. You are the one that's shifting yourself to neutrality and above. And finally, what I want to challenge this beautiful soul, I want to share that this journey isn't something you can hop on and take out yourself out of. It is not a twin flame train. There's no train that we're hopping on, and there's no train that we're hopping out of. This journey is about you and your soul, period. There's nothing to hop out of, remove yourself from, jump out of, cut your cords from, right? You guys know the drill. This journey is about you. It's about you. And if the mind has somewhere it wants to go off, it means that the mind has an expectation, a preference or judgment towards a future designated state that the mind is trying to get to. Because this journey is just this here and now. So if you cannot be at peace with this here and now, there's somewhere that your mind is trying to get you to, where it cannot be at peace in this moment that's in front of you. Be okay with the moment in front of you, no matter what that looks like, even if it's hard, even if it's difficult, because your soul's going to guide you in ways that is unimaginable. I would never be able to even guess that I was going to bring someone like Elizabeth in my life, right? There's just no way someone can tell me, hey, you're going to have a partner in soul that you're going to high vibe with every morning, and you're going to create things with, and you're going to help beautiful souls around the world get deeper within their soul. How cool is that? There was no way I was going to be able to know that was going to happen. I knew that the more I aligned with soul, I just felt better. And so that's my challenge to you. Just find ways to feel better. That's actually the only way out, is in. The only way out of the addictive energy, the only way out of this cray journey is in. You're going within. There's nowhere to get to. There's nothing to get out to from. You're going within your soul, because you are peace. And if you try to get anywhere else, you're going to experience pain. You're going to experience suffering. You're going to experience turmoil, because there's nothing outside of you, my love. There's nowhere to get to or chase from or figure out how to get to other than this really sacred moment right now. What do you think, my love?
Yeah, so saying that I want to quit this journey. There is no quitting. It is you. It has become you. And I think what makes it so potent, I guess, in terms of the mind feeling it, is when we were asleep, we went through energies and we went through emotions as if they were outside of us, as if it was everything externally coming to us. And we just sort of dealt with it as like, crap, that's another one of life's, jokes, or, the circumstances of what it is. Now that we're awakened, we're sort of forced to own our energy and own our emotions and know that our emotions aren't us. And sometimes that's really hard to separate. It's really hard to own it and to realize that everything that's coming into our existence and into our illusion of 3D reality is a manifestation based on the energy that we are emitting out into the universe, and it's coming back to us in some form. It's really hard when we're awakened to know the power that we hold and to be okay with it. And there are these times where it's like, I don't want to know this anymore. I want ignorance again. I want to be ignorant, because when I was ignorant, I went through the emotions and the waves of what the universe was bringing me. And I was just thinking it was chance. And I could blame someone other than myself, or I could blame God, or I could blame the universe, or I could blame, John Doe over there, or I could blame my coworker or my boss or whatever. And now we have to really sit. We have to really sit with this energy, and we feel it on a very, very different level. We feel the energy in a very intimate way, right? This energy is ours, and we are learning how to feel it. And in some cases, and hopefully most cases, we're learning to feel it in a way that we can release it. And those other days where we are angry about the energy, we're pushing it back down. And that's why we say it's like this journey is so tiring, because these energies come up and you know what they are. You feel it differently. You feel it in your gut, and oh crap, something's coming up and I'm supposed to deal with. Whereas before it was like we would just ignore it. We didn't know that it was part of us. We didn't know that it was energy. We just thought we were responding to something outside of ourselves. And now we know it's within. It's a vastly different dynamic. So you're feeling love. And I want you to know, even through this question holds in it so much progress that you're not even aware. And I want to share this message of hope with all of you guys that are feeling just lost in this journey, because we've heard it so many times. Tell me how to get off. Tell me how to stop this journey. I don't want to be part of it anymore. I don't want to feel this way anymore. What the mind is saying is, I don't want to feel these emotions that I have learned to push down all of my life. I don't want to feel the pain that is so deep within me that's trying to surface. I want to go back to ignorance. And I want to tell you, my love, going back to ignorance is not a way out anymore. We're awakened. Whether we as the mind wanted to be awakened or not, our soul chose this path for us. We were one of very, very few, and I want to say we're the elite, because I believe that. We're one of the very few in this time-space reality whose souls knew we were ready to experience the truth. And it's so cool when you can start listening to some of these really amazing spiritual leaders: Yogananda, Alan Watts, Michael Singer, Neville Goddard, Florence Scovel Shinn. That's just to name a few. You start listening to these powerful, powerful spiritual leaders, and you realize they're all awakened, and you understand what they're saying in a way that those that are asleep will never understand. Because you, my love, have resonance with truth of life, of reality now. So when you are in the 3D reality, you're going back to sleep. And it's never going to feel good anymore to go back to sleep, because that's where the pain lives. That's where the pain resides. That's where the energies have been pushed down. You're trying to step into the 5D, where none of these energies can touch you anymore. but you got to release them to get to this place. And like Joanne said, like when you're in line with one, all of the other manifestations start coming into, because when you're aligning to the vibration of love, everything that comes in your path will be radiating that same energy. Now, the mind may want to judge it. This is where you get to learn. I'm not going to judge how it comes, what is coming. I'm going to trust that my soul has got me. And I'll tell you guys right now, I had a situation today. I'm trying to get a loan for a new house. And if you guys have heard me, I keep moving. I know. I've told you guys I move. It's just because the house never fits us the right way. So we're trying to get this loan for moving. And I had this certain criteria in mind that I thought it was going to go through. And my loan officer called me today and he told me a different scenario, totally different numbers, and totally not the way my mind had planned. And immediately the mind freaked out. And I was like, wait a minute. Within moments after I got off the phone with him, I was like, wait a minute, my soul doesn't mess up. Stop and really think about what he just told you. It's not bad the way the mind wanted to judge it. It's my soul taking care of me. And through duality, I saw bad. Through soul, I realized my soul's got me. We got to look at life through this place of non-duality. And that's where the shifts start coming fast and strong. And all of the manifestations come amazingly.
Yeah, it's so funny that I talked about Bashar with you guys, but that's his solution too when things, because there's questions from people that says, they ask him, okay, Bashar, fine, I'll keep finding my joy. But why, if the things I see in front of me is the opposite of joy? Like, okay, fine, I'm going to trust and I'm going to keep chasing joy, you know, whether it's a cup of coffee to writing your favorite poem or reading your favorite poem to now writing a story that you're making up, but you're so happy writing it, right? It's not any different from when I started writing those cheesy emails, because I told you guys I wanted to inspire and motivate everybody in my 3D job. Well, I started writing cheesy emails, and on the other side of the cheesy email was Cup of Joe being created with my E on the other side, ready to co-create with me, which was Elizabeth, right? So what do you do, right? What do you do when it doesn't look right for you in the external? When the external looks like it's falling apart, when it looks really crazy. So this is Bashar's answer. And it's the same as what Elizabeth was saying. You still have to believe in this undeniable, untouchable faith that does not sway you from your alignment with soul, just finding joy. It will work out in your best and highest good. And the examples are the same time and time and time again. This is when miracles happen. This is when the things that look so crazy end up happening so divinely. Like soul was holding your hand the whole time, guiding you, showing you, being with you. But you have to be so untouchable with that state that you are not swayable in your alignment from within. And so this is Bashar's example. And it's really crazy how we forget to really have that peace. And somebody asked Bashar that question, right? And his example that he gave was there was this person that had loved, because remember Bashar said follow your joy. They loved music, like loved music. All they wanted to do was listen to their favorite music on the radio. So they went to the store and was looking for the perfect radio in their car, because all they want to do is listen to their favorite music, right? They love music. As they were shopping, they found the perfect radio, like the perfect. They had all the bells and whistles. And while they were shopping for the perfect radio, this person looked at the price and they're like, oh, yeah, I guess I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to just buy whatever. They bought the cheapest radio. And they went home, put on that new radio in their car, even though it wasn't what they were looking for, but still a brand new radio. And they were jamming, they were high-vibing. They go home, because that's their joy, right? They were chasing joy. They listened to Bashar. They go home. And the next day, someone stole that radio. What? Right? Why would that happen to me, Bashar? I was following my highest joy. I was following soul. I was aligning with the deepest part of me that is God. Why would someone steal that radio that I bought for that experience? And Bashar said this very beautiful soul knew to stay in that undeniable faith, right? The same faith that Elizabeth was sharing with you guys with her house that was working out in her best and highest good, even if it looked cray cray, right? This beautiful soul knew to stay in faith, stay faithful, stay aligned. I know there's something deeper and bigger that's working out for me, even if what's going on right here, right now. And what they realized was, after recognizing that the radio was missing, they were able to file a report with their insurance. And their insurance, guess what, my loves? The insurance gave them back the same price, not even kidding, the same price as their original choice of a radio to buy. And so they were like, whoa, all that happened was so that I can have the radio I wanted. And so, yeah, they went to the shop, they got the radio they wanted, and they were able to get exactly what they needed with staying faithful, staying aligned, not judging, right? Because you can judge, you could be like, man, this is crap. I'm not going to follow my joy anymore. It made me lose my radio I love. I'm not going to listen to the music I love. I'm not going to be in this journey, this twin flame journey that's giving me my awakening experience and making me align with myself because things suck right now, right? It's all the same thing. I can give up and not have this faith, or I can align from within and find out exactly why the universe is bringing me this experience. Because all of the things that are happening, what you think is happening to you, my loves, is happening for you. And there's something bigger and deeper that's orchestrating behind the scenes. And what Bashar said was, if this person, this soul that knew how to stay faithful to their alignment, if they did not know what they knew, they could have woke up that morning and was in low vibe, was angry, gave up in life, gave up in everything else that they believed in. They would have very well manifested another experience that wouldn't be in the best and highest good for them in that experience. So know that when you are aligning and faithful to your alignment, it will always work out, not just what you initially expected, but beyond your wildest imagination, my love. And there is a trend when it comes to aligning with soul. When you are aligning with that part of you that is infinite, that is God, that is everything, you're going to bring in everything that you are. So you will be able to experience more than even this temporary experience of sadness or fear or anger in this moment now. Because what you're trying to get to is peace. And so when you can see the non-duality experiences by not judging them, being with them, watching, being still, knowing that everything will work out, things do work out behind the scenes, bigger than you've even imagined. So really be able to be still with the chaos, with the rain, with the thunder and all those things, right? Stay grounded, stay rooted, stay aligned, stay at peace, and allow what you are within to be able to manifest from within in the outer. Because behind the scenes are things that we don't see. What we do see is it's kind of like clay. What we're seeing in the outer can change in every experience. It's almost like if there's a bad dream, we can close our eyes and just be like, this is an illusion. So what you really all become, even though this journey is crazy and you think it's so crazy and hard and scary and oh my gosh, my person's running from me and doesn't even want to see me, doesn't want to do anything with me, and we think it's about our person, what it really, really, really does is it allows you to manipulate the 3D as you align to the 5D. And as you're aligning to the 5D, the 3D starts to change. And why is it that those beautiful souls that say, hey, I went all in my detox, my person came in and I manifested a new job. I ran into my person and guess what? I just got promoted. I just saw a text from my person and hey, just so you guys know, I've started working on my own business and I just got started working on that for no reason. And everything is matching and aligning so perfectly because soul is everything. So trust that everything is working for you, by you, to bring you more than what is in your present moment. Feel that, believe that, and start changing the paradigm of what's in front of you. Everything in the 3D is temporary. Everything. And that conversation that Elizabeth gave me with her call, she shifted that. And she knows it was her. But that's how powerful we are, is we shift our every now experience. Things that might look cray cray is actually really beautiful and amazing and magical on the other side. Once you start knowing the awakened, magical twin flame that you are and the power that you have in your journey, in your connection, in your entire being, everything works around you, my love. It will all work out. It always works out, no matter what. And even if you did decide to stop aligning, your soul's going to bring you back to it. This journey isn't something you hop out of and get out from and forget it all, because that's not what this journey is created for. Your soul knew this was the exact catalyst it needed to keep waking up within itself. So this was something your soul signed you up for because you were ready and you've got this. And the ride is crazy, like a roller coaster, goes up and down. But once you get to that place of calm through the turbulence, ups and down, you get that exhilarating moment where you just like, whoa, I went through like really big steps and I was able to get through it all, even if it looks scary at first. And there's fun times too, right? You'll raise your hand, like in a ride, you put your hand up like, ah, and then you're back again to crazy. And I want you to know you're not alone, my love. You are never alone. Not only do you have your soul family that's finding their way to you as you're aligning with soul, but you have me and Elizabeth here experiencing the same things you're experiencing. What you're experiencing now, I still feel that. I sometimes yell at Elizabeth and I get mad and I'm like, why am I the only one doing all the work? Why am I doing all this like aligning? Why is this crazy? I don't want to be this anymore. I'll look at Aladdin and Jasmine pictures from my daughter's room and I sometimes visualize soulmate stuff and I'm like, why is my connection not that? And deep, deep within, the part of me that wants to get out is so thankful I'm in. Because I know that I'm going to fly even higher than Jasmine because I become the magic lamp. That's the cool part of this journey, is you all get to be the true awakened creator that you are in your life. You manifest everything through you, my love. Be the creator. Be the goddess, God that you all are as the awakened twin flame. And that is the gift of this journey, is to be awakened, to be the awakened one. And the more you awaken, the more you raise your consciousness, the more that you are going to bring in what you are in the physical. That includes abundance, love, your person, because your person is your soul. And your soul knows everything that you are being. We love you guys so much. Man, this was deep. So freaking deep. We love you so much. We hope you have an amazing day. Bye, love.
Bye, love.